Last week we met a builder, a doctor and a teacher. These professional Salvationists are experts in their field, but how will they cope plying their trade on the mission field? Let's join them now as they're sent to serve in countries vastly different to their own. After 30 hours in transit, New Zealand builder Steve Steen finally arrives in Tanzania's capital, Dar es Salaam.
Welcome. How are you? I'm very good, thank you.
He's a little tired, but not as tired as he'll be after a few days labouring under the African sun. He's here to build a Corps officer's quarters, but working conditions might not be quite what he's used to.
Tanzania, it's one of the poorest country in Africa.
Is it really? Every time I see poverty, I wish that I could do something about it. Every time I see people that are struggling to even clothe themselves properly.
Steve's staying with local officers.
This is your home. Is this your home, is it? What's your first name? What's his first name?
Jafai Romadok.
Oh, I can't pronounce that.
And before long, the reality of Africa kicks in. A power surge early the next morning blacks out the entire city.
To have to wash in a bucket without any running water because the pump's not working to run the water.
Steve learns that power cuts are an almost everyday thing and that money to run the Army's compound generator is not always available.
It really inspires me to really want to do as much as I possibly can. And if that's giving more money, well then I'm certainly challenged about that daily.
In the Caribbean country of Haiti, United Nations peacekeepers patrol the streets. It's a nation broken by conflict and in desperate need of healing. Enter Dr. Ian Brown.
Major.
Hi.
Ian Brown.
How are you doing? Lucien. Nice to meet you. Welcome to Haiti.
Major Lucien was able to paint a picture of life in Haiti, which is not all that good. He told me that this is the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere.
Major, I see you've still got the UN troops here.
Yes, we have UN troops. We have been here for 4 years to establish peace in the country because we have a lot of trouble, political problem.
Ian's come to Haiti to work in the Salvation Army's medical clinic. But today it's Sunday, so it's off to church, where he learns that the social work of the Army here is fully integrated with the Corps.
And this morning, will there be people from the clinic who come to the service?
Yes, some nurses.
Major Lucien was able to tell me that the Salvation Army is active in meeting many of the social needs of the community, but the needs are just so overwhelming that it's not possible to even hardly to scratch the surface.
He can say hello in Spanish.
Hola. Hola.
He can say goodbye in Spanish.
Adios.
But Melbourne Salvo Aaron Peterson's going to need more than that to survive in the heart of Guatemala City.
Buenos días, Manuel. Bien, todo bien, durmieron bien. Good. Yeah. Okay.
And the teacher soon learns that he may also need a bulletproof vest.
We got in the car this morning to go to the school, and the major said we should have a prayer before we go. And I thought, oh yes, well that's fairly normal. He goes, very dangerous where we're going. Bang, bang. I went, okay, it's more than just a sort of routine we're going through here. He's actually genuinely praying for our safety.
He's on his way to his new workplace, a Salvation Army primary school in the heart of one of Guatemala's most dangerous suburbs, where drug and gang violence is rife.
Can you just show you through the school?
Lovely, thank you.
What we have.
But there's 250 and this is their play area. So many in such a small amount of space.
Children come into school without having been fed. Some don't get to eat at school. So there's a lot of challenges to overcome.
On the other side of this wall, there's a piece of land. If we could buy that back, we can maybe put 4 to 6 more classrooms. We'll have more patio space and we'll have more classroom space.
It belongs to the government and can be purchased for about 25 to 30,000 US dollars. That would give the school effectively twice as much space. If we can each give sacrificially to the self-denial appeal, then the ability of the school to provide a quality education in some of the poorest suburbs of Guatemala would be significantly improved.
We can help Salvationists who are sent to serve in these dangerous and needy countries by giving sacrificially to this year's self-denial appeal.